Bitter chocolate, coffee, dark fruits. Those are the flavors that got me really excited about dark beers as we get into the colder months. And that's what I've always tried to accomplish with the dark beers that we brew here at La Cumbre, starting with Malpais Stout. Malpais Stout actually started as a homebrew recipe on July 30th of 2004. I'm looking over here because this is the actual original recipe, and cute enough, I separated the words Mal and Pais. By marrying the best pale malts we can find from Great Britain with really intense dark caramel malts and equally rich chocolate and roasted malts, we end up with a beer that is brimming with all that bitter dark chocolate character. I'm not going after really sweet, creamy milk chocolate. I'm going after that intense bitter chocolate character that I love and that I gravitate towards. I also want those coffee and dark fruit undertones. And as I reflect back on brewing the beer originally back then, I think to what my inspirations were, and I think of these rich, intense Russian Imperial Stouts that got me really excited to be into craft beer. I mean, that's what gets us all into craft beer, right? The excitement when you find something new and find something truly novel and unique that kind of grabs you. And at that point in my life, I was a 23, 24-year-old guy, and I just absolutely fell in love with these intensely flavored Russian Imperial Stouts. But I also realized that that's not something I can drink 2, 3, 4 of every night. And so when I sure, I can brew Russian Imperial Stout, but what can I brew that people can actually have more than one of? And foreign style stout, ever since the first time I had Pelicans or Rogues Shakespeare Stout, those beers they called to me because they offered me everything that I was looking for in a big stout, but also in a package that was a little bit more approachable. So as the weather gets cold, I'm really looking forward to enjoying that a lot more often. I'm noticing just trying it now that I'm also getting quite a bit of burnt sugars, which kind of lead you down that path of not just dark fruit, but also dried fruit, raisins and prunes. So when I look at the recipe here, the cool thing to me is that out of that recipe, 6 out of the 7 malts that are currently in Malpais Stout were in this original recipe. The hops are completely different because, well, I'd been brewing for less than a year and I didn't know how to hop a beer yet. But nowadays, we rely on a very clean warrior hop for just bitterness and in our house ale yeast, and that leaves us with a beer that is very consistently exactly what we want. We're not relying on any hops for flavoring like I did in this. This batch was dry hopped. Blasphemy. In any case, to all you homebrewers that want to dry hop stouts, you go ahead. I don't like doing it. But I hope you enjoy the Malpais with me as the months get cooler. And please feel free to shoot any questions over to me about this batch or any other batch of beer we brew over here at La Cumbre Brewing Company. Cheers.